Hey guys, it's That's Doable. And today I'm going to be talking about one YouTube user. I am joining you today from a different channel because if I used my other one, it would get trolled to hell if I insulted this person. But today, let's talk about a guy named Aceri. Now, for those of you who don't know, Aceri is cut from the same mold as your, well, if you've been around YouTube for a while, your Big Al 2K6s, your Helsing 920s, your Darkstream 217s. Basically, having huge, massive egos. Now, some of them didn't start out like this. Big Al didn't start acting like he had a huge ego until he seemed to get suspended, or when he got suspended from YouTube, and it seemed that he met Darkstream 217. Helsing 920. Apparently, when he bought his green screen, his ego just went through the roof and he started getting tons of stuff wrong. But he's been pwned on that. But Aceri just came out just straight like a douchebag. And for those of you who don't know why, let me explain. I would go through a whole video of his explaining why he doesn't know what the heck he's talking about, but that would take forever just for one video because there's so much stuff. But basically, he has a giant ego. And the way he covers up his giant ego and the fact that he doesn't know half of what he's talking about is he throws in logic. He tosses in logic. He claims that he's logical. He says that you need to think logically. And then he completely nitpicks people's videos. And yes, he does nitpick videos. If it's there, if it's anything, he will just bag on the thing. I mean, I could go through his own videos and nitpick stuff. But what the main issues are is that, one, he still talks about the irate gamer, which has become one of the oldest topics ever. He's not making any subscribers. He's barely getting any views from any new people, it seems. Why would you beat a dead horse? But most of the time, it's just to compare AVGN to irate gamer and then to bash the AVGN. That seems to be the only reason why he brings the irate gamer into the picture. Just to make the AVGN look bad. And he seems to be getting angry at a lot of people that just don't like his work. If you insult him, he will say, "You mad?" You know, from good old 4chan, "You mad?" Just to give an excuse as to laugh at the person that is making the comment or just to discredit their opinion. But Aceri likes just likes making people's opinions, not valid. This is shown in his Angry Joe videos, or at least one of them, where he compares a fan that defended him very well, might I add, to just some brainwashed child, can't think for himself type of guy, saying that he would take a bullet for Angry Joe. I like Angry Joe. I only started seeing his videos, a few months ago? Maybe not even that. Maybe just a month ago. And I have to say they're entertaining. A lot more entertaining than yours. I mean, yours is like some childish raging going on with a little bit of truth. But you start off the video, your Angry Joe video, the one where you were talking about his Magica review. You start off by saying, "Okay, I'm talking about to you, fanboys. If you're watching this, just go, just leave. I'm not interested in your opinion. I just don't want to see you on here on this video." Basically, starting off a video like that pretty much says, if you have an opinion other than mine, I can call you a fanboy and completely discredit your opinion, whether it be true or not. Guys, fanboy, at least around this group, and I've already talked to somebody about what this group does. Big Al 2K6, Darkstream 2, what they all do now, and they pretty much control a tiny, tiny little sliver of YouTube. And basically what the person said was just ignore them. There's no reason to go after this minuscule little bit of YouTube because Big Al subscribers have never went past 4,000 as far as I know. Same thing with Darkscream217. I'm not sure what his subscribers at, and I think Helsing only went to his subscriber account because he caused a lot of issues with his Fanboy Chronicles. Again, Fanboy. This group loves to throw around Fanboy just to discredit opinions. I mean, I would make a video on Big Al and Darkscream217. Basically, you know what? I'm probably going to get called a moron for this, but practically harassing the living hell out of Metalmouth. And I know some funny crap is going to come after this, but hey, what did Big Al and Darkscream217 do constantly? Talk about Metalmouth. And even some of Metalmouth's opinions were actually good. You know, the one where he's talking about, what fighting game was it, Dead or Alive? And how it doesn't need jiggling tits. I agree. I do not want... If I'm playing a game, I want to play the game. I don't want to be distracted by, ooh, whoa, oh... I don't want to be distracted. But no, that wasn't a valid point, and instead was just... He was tossed under the rug every time when he made an opinion. But that's probably because he didn't have a large amount of subscribers, which even Big Al's subscriber count isn't that high. Neither is Darkscream217. Anyone in that group, their subscriber count isn't high. But this group just they pretty much made Metalmouth whatever number have to change his name because he was getting attacked by their fans. The funny thing is that Big Al kept throwing in, "Welcome to the internet, bitch," and yet he was taking Metalmouth way too freaking seriously. And not a long time before he started this "Welcome to the internet, bitch" and all this, trying to connect himself with meme after meme after meme, he got into this little whiny thing about Garanchev, where he was calling him a stalker, and this other girl was just, oh man, and he started this whole little thing where he was complaining about Garanchev. Welcome to the internet, bitch. Don't take it too seriously. Whatever garbage you say now, Big Al, which I don't even think you even make videos anymore. But back to Aceri. Aceri likes to nitpick the living hell, and out of the video that I was talking about, he takes Angry Joe out of context. He claims that he pretty much claims that anyone that doesn't have an opinion like his own is a fanboy. He tries to put logic into it and claim that, yeah, I'm logical, therefore I am automatically right. Instead of, actually doing some research, which you criticize him about over the tiniest things. And the silliest thing is that he says that Angry Joe is a corporate shill, and it seems that the only reason why he says this is because he has special effects and actually brings entertaining stuff. Like he criticized him waving his hands. Why not? Looking hyper is fine, but when it takes away from the review, like, they can act however they want, okay? But just listen to what they're saying, and they're trying to bring some entertainment to it. Now, I've dealt with people that have neither, where they talk about random stuff and they also do random stuff. Yeah, that doesn't work well. Yours seems to be, I need to get revenge for getting kicked off of possibly and probably that guy with the glasses, because you're already butthurt about getting rejected from Reviewtopia. I don't care what you say. It's so freaking obvious that you're butthurt to hell over getting, not getting accepted to Reviewtopia. And then claiming that the guy on there is not that good. Maybe they liked him better, but you're sitting there whining like a little kid because I didn't get accepted to Reviewtopia, and now I'm going to make a video about it. The video I agree with, though, but the reason why you made it is pretty sad. Also, a video that you made, I'm not sure if you took it down or not, because I didn't see you upload it. The only one I found was the one. I'm not sure if that's the original, but you want him. I think you go over the lines of, "Hey, I'm going to invite this guy and let's pwn him or something." Is the essential thing. You bring him in and you keep asking questions, but every single time he's about to answer, you cut him off. If you're going to bring somebody into a conversation, especially if you're going to interview them, don't cut them off. Don't do your Fox News garbage on an interview. You just bring them in and you ask questions. Don't give him a chance to answer and then go on to the next thing. He says you have a reputation on there. Every time he tries to answer you, you're like, "What's the reputation? What's my reputation? Let him answer, you asshole." Come on. I mean, he bashes Angry Joe for not knowing his facts, for being a corporate shill. He says that his jokes are not funny, yet he's making jokes like shove a fake banana up your ass. Oh, wait. Here's a real funny thing. Take a look at Aceri, and he's telling people to shove, or he's telling, I think, the fanboys, people that have a different opinion other than his own, he's telling them to shove a banana up their ass. He's fat, and the banana that he's holding is fake. Tell me if that's not freaking funny. I'm a fat guy myself, but I don't have fake bananas and fruit in my house just to give the impression that, yeah, I'm trying to lose weight. Oh, boy. You know, Aceri, if you did actually use logic, I would be happy. I wouldn't care that you do this stuff. I would think that's an honest mistake. But the fact that you seem like the only reason why you're making these videos is because you're not as popular. I'm saying, the term "you're jealous" is thrown around so many times. I actually think you're jealous. You criticized Angry Joe for stealing, in quotes, your font, whatever kind of font it was. How'd he get it? What'd you post it on the internet and be like, "Oh, that's mine, that's my personal thing, don't touch it"? But it's there. You can get it. Don't touch it, though. Don't download it. What are you, that stupid? How do you get it then? And especially if, and what it looks like, you're lying and saying that since you both use the same type of font that he's somehow stealing from you. You already claim that someone steals your ideas of reviewing a reviewer, which is the dumbest possible concept I can ever think of the type of video you can put on YouTube. Especially when you think you're the first one, since I've seen quite a lot. Actually, I haven't seen quite a lot of people, but I've seen at least 2 people before you that have done reviewer. I think didn't Jeep 19 or whoever do reviews on people, and there's also a guy can't put his name, can't think of his name right now. I'll probably put it as an annotation, but he's made his channel was made before yours. He did reviews on reviewers too. So stop saying that all these people are flat out stealing your stuff. You're not original. And like I said, the thought of reviewing a reviewer is stupid in itself. Okay? I just wanted to make this before this guy just started fooling any more people. You know, it's pathetic. The fact that someone would use the word logic and just stamp it on their garbage like they're the smartest person in the world is just pathetic. Your group is no better than anyone else at the moment. You're criticizing people for their editing, their acting, their entertainment value. You're criticizing people over nothing. You're criticizing AVGN for the tiniest things. Whatever. You know, good luck, you know. If you want to be that way, go right on ahead, because you're not fooling me. And hopefully not anyone else besides your little group that you probably got from Big Al and Darkscream and Helsing and all that. You're criticizing people and not knowing information, yet you have Helsing 920 in your video. See you guys later.